Who's your favorite ex? And yes, this is a real question. I'm not sitting here making up stuff.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Brittany, obviously back again with another video. So today I will be doing a Q&A for everybody who sent me questions before I started uploading my videos. I'm just now getting to it. I apologize for that. I just wanted to get videos out before I did that. So now that you guys can get to know me and know more about me instead of just me uploading videos. Okay, so I'm gonna get straight into it. Now, I've asked these questions. I wrote a poll on if you guys have any questions for me, send me questions on Instagram or Facebook. So most of my questions came from Instagram, people who follow me, who like me from acting or whatever. And then, because mostly everybody on Facebook, either family, friends, or already know me already. So yeah, most of my questions came from Instagram. So I'm finna start. First question is that your real hair in your pictures? Question mark, cause you're pretty. Thank you to the person that sent me this question. Yes, this is my real hair. I went natural a couple years ago, a while ago actually. Excuse the background. A while ago, I went natural and I grew my hair out because it wasn't like processed at all. It's like I kept getting perms and stuff. And once I stopped wearing perms, my hair started to flourish for real, and I look better natural. I learned that I look better natural. So, next question is, how old are you? So I'm 25. I'm 25 years old. My birthday is April 4th, 96. Favorite color. My favorite color is burgundy and lavender. I'm very, what's the word? I'm not usual. I'm not a type of normal person with normal colors. I don't like boring stuff like, oh, red, purple. I like, other stuff, I'm unorthodox. I like burgundy, lavender, stuff like that. Sometimes it's gray depending on if it's like in a shoe or something, like in an outfit. Any advice on how to start acting? So for those of you who don't know, I'm an actor, actress, and a voice actor. I've been acting since 2015, but I got my first producer, voiceover, whatever, acting gig in high school for PSA on teen pregnancy after school, at an after school program at our school. Any advice on how to start acting? I would say just get a good headshot. You ain't got to go nowhere expensive. Get a good cheap headshot, good quality. Quality is everything, not the quantity. The quality is the headshot. So you can go to somewhere cheap, as long as they got good camera quality for your headshots. And another thing is, I would say start by doing student films and short films, like colleges, like students in college, they were looking for people to do like student films and stuff to build their criteria to get good credits. Start there. That's where I started. My first short film was at a student college film in Chicago, where I had roles. But I started acting as a background extra on Empire. But being an extra will not get you credits on a resume. So you want to start somewhere where you have lines, and like a student film or short film. That doesn't take any experience. You don't have to have any experience to do short films or student films, because they're looking for people to build up their criteria also. Next question. Got any values? So values for me that I cherish, the values that I have is honesty, respect, and loyalty. I value loyalty. I have people who I was friends with for years, family members I've loved for years, but once I felt like they crossed me and the loyalty was gone, I don't talk to them no more. So if you want to get on my good side, loyalty and honesty is everything for me. That goes for friendship and relationships. What's important to you? The things that's important to me, the most thing important to me is my daughter. I have a 6-year-old daughter. That's important to me. Also, family is everything to me. I'm very family oriented, so those are the most important things to me. And being an honest, trustworthy person, obviously. So What do you look for in a guy, or what's your type? So, what I look for, well, my type is someone who it depends on, a lot of people say, this is cliche, but a lot of people say, oh, I don't have a type. I do have a type, but I don't go looking for that specific type. It just depends on if you gravitate towards my energy. My type, I would say, would be dark skin. But you don't have to be dark skin. I date a lot of people. But I go for, specifically if I'm targeting people, what catches my eye is dark skinned man, tall man, and man with thick eyebrows, like Silk the Shaka. If you don't know who that is, that's a rapper. He's Master P brother. Silk the Shaka type. And when I say tall, I mean like 5'6" and over. Tall to me is 5'6" and over. Like people think when you say tall, 6 feet. No. You will miss out on your opportunities with finding your soulmate if you look for a certain type of guy with height. No, 5'6" and over. But maybe my soulmate is 5'5". You never know. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? But what I look for in a guy is family oriented, loyal, and trustworthy, and communication. And the reason I say that, because even after me and my exes have departed from each other, I'm still good friends with some of them to this day because of those values and those things in a guy, like those characteristics. Because, you know, they still there for me. They still, you know, loyal to me, and they, you know, they care about me. So, what type of person you want people to think of you or see you as? What type of person I want people to think of me or see me as? Someone who's able to, that's not judgmental. I don't judge anybody. I want people to look at me as someone who you can trust, and that you can depend on, and that you can go to when you feel like, you know, no one else is understanding you. Open-minded. That's what I want people to see me as. Inspiration to people who wants to get into acting. I'm a mental health advocate, so I'm very big on, if you're depressed, go to therapy. If you're depressed, make sure you put your mental health first. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Check in on your mental health all the time. If you need to come to me and talk to me, but you don't go to nobody else, that's what I want people to look at me as, or a person. That's the kind of person I want to be looked at as. Next question says, what is your biggest fear? My biggest fear, aside from like, oh, I'm scared to go in deep water or the open ocean, or, you know, my biggest fear is literally leaving this world before I get the chance to give my daughter foundation. So my biggest fear, that is my biggest fear, is to something, you know, God forbid something happens to me and my daughter is left to, you know, fend for herself in this world. You know what I'm saying? So that is my biggest fear, leaving this earth before I do everything I can so that my daughter can have everything she needs to survive, so she won't have to depend on nobody else. So well, what's the longest time you went without sleeping? Oh man, the longest time I went without sleeping, this is typical when you're an actor. I would say 12 hours plus. You know what I'm saying? Nothing crazy. That really wasn't like considered longest time I was sleeping though, because I wasn't stagnant. I wasn't just, you know, on my phone or something. I was working. You know, so I would say the longest time I went without sleeping, regardless of what I was doing, is 12 hours. I was on Empire as a background extra on set from 6 in the morning until 6 in the morning to 2 in the morning. So it was more than 12 hours. But yeah, that's the longest time I've been on my feet. Actually been on my feet when I was sleeping. It was 12 plus hours when I was on set as an extra. Somebody said, what is your favorite anime? My favorite anime is Death Note. Yeah, Death Note. Death Note is definitely my favorite anime. Even though it ain't got no second season now, I love Death Note. I will watch Death Note over and over, replay it all the time. Next to that is Boondocks. Why Boondocks isn't first? Because all black people love Boondocks. Come on now. That's our anime. That's black people anime. So, you know, that's kind of cliche for me to say, oh, Boondocks is my favorite anime. But, you know, Death Note is first, then Boondocks, obviously. So, most important thing or goal in your life. most important thing in my or goal in my life, I already said the most important thing in my life is my daughter and my family. But a goal, most important goal in my life is to be an entrepreneur, to make sure I got all the essentials I need to be my own boss. I'm tired of working for people. I'm tired of working for other people. I love acting and doing voiceover work and dancing. That's my passion, those things. But having to do a 9 to 5, I get tired of it because I don't like people having the power to tell me what to do and how to do it. You know what I'm saying? So that is my goal in life, to be an entrepreneur, to have my own business. Have you met any famous people? So it goes without saying, yes, I have. I've had the blessing to work with and come across in the same room with famous people. Like Terrence Howard, Taraji P. Henson. I met the Frasier guy on Proven Innocent. The guy that was on the Frasier show. I think his name was something Kramer. Grammar. I forgot his first name, but something Grammar. I met him. Mostly everybody I met that was famous was in Chicago doing background work. So yeah. How long have you been acting? Once again, I've been acting professionally since 2015. That's the year I took it serious. I started acting earlier than that in high school, my freshman year. Yeah, my freshman year of high school, but I took it seriously 2015. So that's when I counted how long I've been acting, since 2015. Are you single and why? Yes, I am single. I'm single because I want to be, because every time I get into a relationship when I'm busy doing my work, it gets in the way. And I don't put any relationship before my work, if you don't understand. If you're not in the acting business, or if you're a YouTuber and you're doing stuff like this, you can understand. But if you're a person that doesn't have any hobbies, that's waiting for me to get home, when I'm done doing what I'm doing, just sitting around, not taking up any time of your day doing anything that you like, but you're waiting on me to get back. Your day consists of just waiting on me and being around me. I cannot do that. That's why I'm single, because everybody I come across tends to rely on me for their happiness, and I cannot do that. I'm 25. I'm getting older. I'm very mature minded. So yeah, like, I don't put guys, before anything, because they feel like they seem to come last to everything. But that's just how my daily life is. Now, in a relationship, I always make sure I spend my time wisely with my significant other, because I do have a child and I have work. So they seem to come after them things. So, if you can't understand that, then it won't work out. But that only happens with people who don't have hobbies or interests, during their day. It only happens to people that rely on me for their happiness. So that's why I'm single, because any guy who I come around seems to just rely on me after a while to make them happy, or to give them, give me my free time, because they don't have anything to do. So that's why I'm single. Let's see. What's next? Somebody said, what makes you tired? A lot of things make me tired, as far as like physically working, having to get up in the morning, get my daughter ready for school, put her on the bus, things like that. I'm a late night owl. I usually work third shift, so having to come in the morning, get her just put on the bus, and then I barely get any sleep. It's just a repeated cycle. So I work a lot. I travel back and forth to Chicago doing films, doing series, all that stuff. I do this, record for you guys, and I upload it. I be practicing my editing and stuff just to get better at, editing my own videos, so I won't have to have somebody to do it for me. A lot makes me tired, honestly, but I still push through it because I don't complain. I'm not a person that complains at all. I just push through it because I'm young. I got a lot of stamina. You know what I'm saying? I use it while I can, right? While I'm young, while I got the energy. So, okay. Next question. Who's your favorite ex? And yes, this is a real question. I'm not sitting here making up stuff.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
Who's your favorite ex? I don't have a favorite ex. I do have a favorite person that is an ex, but I don't consider him as an ex. I do consider him as a friend because we're more than just exes. We're good friends now. But he is my favorite person I've dated. So, yeah, I do, like, you know, I've known him for a long time. We talk mostly every day. We talk about each other other exes after we dated each other. Like, that's my guy. Like, yeah, so that is my favorite person I've dated. Okay, y'all, so that is the end of all the questions so far for now. If you guys want a part 2, comment down below. Make sure you DM me or send me questions that you want me to answer next time that I didn't answer today, that maybe you're curious about. Maybe you want to go deeper into like more about my life. Make sure you like this video and subscribe. Make sure you share this video also, and tune in next time, y'all. All right, peace.